It's funny, current government loves to talk about investment, and the one thing that they could invest money in is future generations. The one thing that they love to talk about is crime and punishment, and looking after the kids and getting them out of these cycles of poverty and violence and crime would certainly do enormous good for the crime stats. Why is it, do you think, that these guys constantly miss that message?
That is a great question. I really wish I knew the answer. But when you are so focused on punishing kids who, like these stats that have come out recently about the 48 kids being put in jail overnight to reported 4,000 over the last year, we can see that this government's focus is completely wrong. And they wrap it around in the same words as us. They say, we're keeping these children safe. They have offended. We are keeping them safe, and we're keeping the public and the victims safe. Kids are not safe incarcerated, bottom line. And if sorry, I just get so fired up because it's just not good enough. And then to move your mouth and say, we're keeping kids safe by locking them up and having someone visit them once a day. Yeah, it's frustrating, but that is why we're coming up with solutions. And these promises, like I said, have been developed with kids who've experienced the system, with the people in community who are doing the mahi. We have to listen to them. We have to uplift the voices of tamariki. This obsession with punishment and that moving on to our tamariki has to stop.
Yeah. So when the other side of Parliament, your opposition, has such an ideological bent about talking about crime and punishment and talking in the terms that they do, and you talk of, hey, look, we've got to reach across the aisle and actually come up with a workable sort of thing. Do you think they're listening? Do you think they're like, well, yeah, we're talking about these things because the problem that we're trying to solve is that we want to be the government, and talking about this to voters seems to work. But just quietly between you and me, where there's no cameras and there's no public, yeah, we need to do this better. Does that happen?
I am a natural bridge builder. That is something that I am good at. So I talk to the other members of, those government members, and we do have different views on how to get there. But when you talk about children, like, I'm a parent, my kids are like 17 and 18, and all the things that I want for my kids, all the things that those parents in Parliament, those government members want for their kids, we want for kids in care. And so that's what I'm always appealing to, is that, like, okay, this is this. And then when you've got evidence, oh gosh, and this is the world we're living in now, right? Where people can come up with their own evidence. But we're talking about officials, we're talking about academics, we're talking about the people who have actually experienced this. We're talking about that Royal Commission that they apologized for not long ago, just almost a year ago. Look, I might be, I do have a sunny disposition, and I do, like, think the best. Like, I think we can really get there together, and it's going to take really courageous and difficult conversations. But like the Minister for Children, like the Children's Commissioner was imploring with us yesterday and has been for her time, we need to work together. So I live in perpetual hope that we can really make a mark. And I am the chairperson for the cross-party working group for mental health and addiction. So we're doing it in that space. Sure, we definitely don't agree on everything, but we find the things we do agree on and we work on those. So that's a start.